Namaskar. First of all, I will chant some mantras. Tashvaviturvarenyam Bhargo devasya dhimahi Dhiyo yo nah prachodayat. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Akhand Mandalakarim Vyaptamena Characharam Tadpadam Darshitamena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Om Shangachadvam Shambhadadvam Shambho Manansi Janitam Deva Bhagam Yatha Purve Sanjanana Upashate Sanjanana Upashate. Forms. From the rising of his whole body, feel the divine effect of different mantras. Yoga is the invaluable gift to the humanity. It integrates body, mind, and soul. It is only the way for the welfare of human being. Those who take yoga lightly never do for the welfare of self and others. Yoga eliminates all the sufferings of life and leads towards greatness and divinity. Those who follow the path of divinity is always protected from all types of sufferings and mishappenings of life. Today, we will learn some yogic practices to improve our immunity, stamina, and lungs capacity. In previous days, we have learned some yogic practices as the prevention from the corona disease, corona problem. Today, in this series, today we will learn yogic practices for the prevention of corona problem as the part 2. First of all, we will do Trikonasana. For this practice, we stretch our both legs, raise the hands up to shoulder level. With exhalation, turn left, put the palm beside the sole. Other hand should be straight, look upward. In this way, from the other side, come back with inhalation and with exhalation, turn right. Come back with inhalation. It is 1 round. In this way, we should do at least 2 rounds with maximum hold. And after that, we should do 20 rounds, at least 20 rounds without hold, like this. Like this, we should do without hold. If you are a regular practitioner, you can do 40 rounds without hold. This practice is very effective for respiratory system and for immunity. After that, after taking some rest for about 1 minute, 1 or 2 minutes. Then we should do Utthit Lolasana. For this practice, we straight our both legs, stretch our both legs. With inhalation, both hands should be forward. With inhalation, we have to go back. With exhalation, come forward. With inhalation, with exhalation. It is one round. With inhalation, with exhalation. In this way, we should do 10 rounds. After that, take some rest. After that, we should do Surya Namaskar. Young person should do 10 rounds. Old person should do 5 rounds. In the previous practice, we have already learned how to do Surya Namaskar. After that, we take relaxation in Savasana. Then we should do Marjari Asana. Today we will learn 3 variations of Marjari Asana. Cat stretch pose, see the practice. Come in 4-footed pose. With inhalation, we raise our back and bring downward our head with inhalation. And with exhalation, press the back, raise the head. It is one round. With inhalation, with exhalation. In this way, we should do this practice 10 rounds. Second variation of Marjari Asana. For this practice, we raise our one leg and head upward with inhalation like this. And with exhalation, touch the knee to the nose. With inhalation, with exhalation. It is one round. In this way, we should do at least 10 rounds. If you are the regular practitioner, you can do 20 or 30 rounds. Third variation of Marjari Asana. For this practice, we raise our one leg and hold the ankle joint with the opposite hand and stretch back, raise the head also. Hold according to your capacity. Then with the other side. With inhalation, stretch upward, raise the head. Come back with exhalation, it is one round. In this way, we should do at least 5 rounds with maximum hold. Next practice is Matsyasana, fish pose. See the practice. For this practice, we sit in Vajrasana. This practice is also very effective for our lungs capacity, for our respiratory system, for thyroid gland. It is very effective practice, and this practice also improves our immunity, because these backward bending practices activates our thymus gland. Thymus gland lies just beside the cord, and in the backward bending practices, thymus gland is activated and the secretion of thymin hormone is increased, which is responsible for our immunity. In this way, it improves, it activates, it improves our immunity. With the help of hand, go back With the help of the hands, turn the head and put the palms on the thigh. Raise the chest. Then with the help of the hand, release the head first. Then with the help of hands, we have to come back. We should do 2 rounds. It is 1 round. In this way, we should do at least 2 rounds with maximum hold. Next practice is Setu Bandhasana, bridge pose. After each practice, we should take some rest in Savasana. For Setu Bandhasana, fold both legs at the knees, put the sole beside the waist, hold the ankle joint, and with inhalation, raise the waist. Try to reach our waist maximum so that our chest should touch the chin. With exhalation, come back. Relax in Savasana like this. Then turn left and come in sitting position. Next practice is Dhanurasana. See the practice. Feet little apart. Hold the ankle joints. With inhalation, stretch the leg upward. Stretch whole body upward. With exhalation, come back. Relax in this pose. Makarasana. Turn left and come in sitting position. Next practice is Ustrasana Yoga Mudra. For this practice, we stand on the knees, palms on the waist, knees little apart. With inhalation, bend back, hold the heels. With exhalation, Yoga Mudra. Join the knees, lock the fingers, come forward, touch the forehead to the ground and place the hands. With inhalation, come back. After that, we should do Sarvangasana. We have already done in the last session. For Sarvangasana, we lie down on your back. Raise the legs up to 90 degrees. Then overreach whole body. To release, bring back the legs. Bring the back on the ground first, then legs, then relax. After that, do Makarasana. Lie down on the stomach. Squeeze the elbows. Put the chin on the palms. Release. Then we should do Kashtakshanasana, chopping the wood. It is also very, very effective to improve our lungs capacity, to improve the functions of our respiratory system, and to improve our immunity and stamina. For this practice, we should sit in squatting position, lock the fingers. With inhalation, raise the hands, and with exhalation, bring the hands with force, like cutting the wood. And there should be some sound should be generated to the mouth. That sound will be generated with your effort. You have not to create that sound, that will be automatically created. See the practice. Like this, at least 5 rounds. We should do at least 5 rounds. It is very, very effective for our lungs capacity. After that, we should do pranayamas, bhastrika, 10 rounds with 20 strokes. Those who have the problem of heart problem and high blood pressure, don't do bhastrika. Kapalbhati. After that, we should do Kapalbhati 10 rounds with 30 strokes. Those who have heart problem, that person can do 5 rounds with 10 strokes very comfortably. Those who have high blood pressure, they can also do 5 rounds with 20 strokes. After that, we should do Ujjayi Pranayama. I have already instructed in the last session, Bhastrika, Kapalbhati, Anulom Vilom Pranayama, Brahmi Pranayama. Today I will instruct Ujjayi Pranayama. It is very, very effective for our trachea, for our respiratory system, for our lungs. This practice prevents from all types of infection in our throat. This practice will be very beneficial these days. For this practice, we contract our throat, and with creating friction in our throat, we have to inhale through our both nostrils, and snoring sound, like the snoring sound of a child, the sound will be generated. That will be generated automatically with the friction of the air. It is no need to listen by others. It should be listened by you only. Then hold, and with exhalation, by contracting your throat and again creating friction of air in the throat, we have to exhale. Those who have a problem of high blood pressure or heart problem, that person should not hold the breath. See the practice. In this way, we have to do this practice at least 5 rounds. If you have time, you can also do it up to 10 rounds. It will be very good for your trachea, for your throat, for your respiratory system. And after that, we should do Anulom Vilom Pranayama, then Brahmari Pranayama, then Om chanting. I hope you have already done all the practices to improve our immunity, our lungs capacity, our stamina, which I have already demonstrated in the last session. These practices of today, you have to do for the whole week. It is the prevention of, these are the preventive yogic practices from corona, against corona for this week. It is part 2. In the next week, I will demonstrate part 3. In this way, in each week, I will demonstrate you different practices to improve our immunity, lungs capacity, and stamina. Must do these practices. These practices will be very, very effective these days, and you will be completely prevented from corona problem. Chant one time Om with me. Shanti Path. Feel the divine effect of Shanti Path. May all become happy. May all become healthy. May we see what is auspicious. May no one suffer in any way. With this feeling, Shanti Path. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. Sarve Shantu Niramaya. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Ma Kasyit Dukha Bhave. Om Dao Shanti Antarikshaganga Shanti Prithvi Shanti Rapah Shanti Aushadhayah Shanti Vanaspatayah Shanti Vishwe Deva Shanti Brahma Shanti Sarvagange Shanti Shanti Reva Shanti Shama Shanti Riddhi Om Shanti 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 Shavarishta Shantir Bhavatu. Every forms rise in case